Everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have for you two looks using one palette, and I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics and Shaaanxo Remix palette. I was so excited when I saw that this was releasing. I never got around to getting the first palette just because the 9 lipsticks in the pan, I knew I was never going to use that. I'm not a fan of lipsticks in the pan like that, so I just never purchased it, never had my eye on it. I would walk in Ulta and I would see the palette right there and I would play with the eyeshadows, and I was like, oh my gosh, only if it didn't have those 9 lipsticks. So when I saw that this one was coming out with the 9 original shades plus 9 new shades, I was so excited. The first look is a more warm tone neutral eye, and this look I just wanted to play around with the pink in the palette because it's just so vibrant, and I wanted to play around with these 3 shades. And so this is what I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and if you want to see the 2 looks that I create using this palette, then please just keep on watching. So to start out, I'm going to take the shade Clarity and just place that on top of the concealer that I set down to set that in place. Then I'm going to run some tape along my eyelids, and then I'm going to go into the shade Buttercup and place that into my crease. Then I'm going to take the shade Terracotta and run that maybe about the outer half of the eyelid, dragging it upward into the crease as well. I'm spraying my brush here with some Glow Mist, and I'm taking the shade Island Glow and just placing that on the other half of my eyelid. And then I'm just blending everything out with the terracotta shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Dark Horse and just use that to deepen up the outer V of the eye. And I'm just going to blend everything out to make sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to take Clarity again to highlight my brow bone. And then I'm going to be going in with Terracotta and Buttercup and running those along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Holy Grail and highlight my inner tear duct. Spray my face with some Glow Mist. I will have all the other products that I use for this look listed in the description box below. I really hope you enjoyed it. This completes the first look, and now we are moving on to look number 2. For look number 2, I'm going to go ahead and set my eyes again with Clarity just to give a nice base, and then I'm going to go into the shade Bestie and run that along my crease. And then I'm going to take the shade Baby Girl and run that into my crease as well. This pink color is such a gorgeous pink color. It's what inspired me to do this look. I really love it. And then here I'm just taking a more defined brush just to kind of define that inner corner more with the pink color. And then I take some concealer and I place it on the center of my eyelid because I was going to do a halo eye, but then I lifted my eye up and it brought the concealer higher. So then I just decided to do a half cut crease. So then I just blend out the concealer from the inner corner to about maybe 2/3 of the way. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Dream Girl and place that right on top of the concealer that we put down. And then I just take a pencil brush with the shade Baby Girl and just define the crease more and blend the edges of where the 2 colors meet. And then I go ahead and take the shade Lover, and I'm just placing this on the outer V of the eyelid just to add some definition to the look. And then I just take a fluffy crease brush and blend all that out with the shade Baby Girl. And here I just take a makeup remover wipe to clean up the edges. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply my base makeup, and then we will be back to finish up the eyes. Alright, so we're gonna finish up the eyes. I'm gonna go back into the palette and take the shade Baby Girl and run that along the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take the shade Lover and run that right along right beneath this shade. And then on a flat definer brush, I'm going to take the shade Vampette and just run that really close to the lower lash line. And I'm also going to take that and put that really close on the upper lash line, really close to the lashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Bestie and just run that right along the lower, all the colors that we just put down, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit and just blend out the shades that we laid down. And then for the brow bone highlight, I'm going to flip the palette over and take the shade Holy Grail and highlight my brow bone. And I'm going to also take that color and highlight my inner tear ducts. So to finish up the face, I'm going to go ahead and take my Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dolce and just bronze up my face. And then for blush, I'm going to go ahead and take my Blush Bazaar palette. And I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Skillful and just apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara and lashes off camera, and then we'll be back to finish up this video. Alright, so I just finished applying lashes and mascara. I use the Maybelline X Shayla mascara in Baddest Black, the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. That's such an amazing mascara. And then I put on my Salon Perfect 614s. Those are just great lashes. I love how they're so wispy and flirty, but you can still see the shadow peeking through. And then I also put some eyeliner on my tight line. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some black liner to the bottom lash line, just because I want it to be a little more dramatic. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some black liner right now. And then I'm going to go back into the palette and take the shade Dark Horse and Vampette and mix those two together and just set and just kind of smoke out that black liner. There we go. That looks much better. So next is highlighter. I'm going to go into my Flower Beauty palette and I'm going to go ahead and take the first shade right here and just use that to highlight my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the first two shades, the white and the pink, and mix them together and pop that in my inner corner, just to give more of a pop in that area. And then for lips, I'm going to take the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in 125 Magnetic Mauve and just line my lips with that. And then I'm going to take the Tarte Lip Sculptor in the shade Adore. And I'm going to first use the lipstick side and put that on my lips. And then I'm going to take the gloss, because this is dual-ended. You have the lipstick on one side. And I'm going to take the gloss, which is on the other side, and apply that to my lips. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Pixie Glow Mist and just set my face. That wraps up this video. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I really love how each of these looks came out. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. God bless you today and always, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!